IMVT is up an astonishing 35.26% today, a staggering move that demands attention from investors and traders alike. This significant price move is a clear indication of the market's enthusiasm for this stock, and it's essential to understand the underlying factors driving this surge. The macro overview for today shows the S&P 500 trading at $7,433, representing a gain of 1.08%. This upward movement is a positive sign for the overall market, indicating a bullish trend. The VIX, a measure of market volatility, is trading at 17.4, down 3.43%. This decrease in volatility suggests that investors are becoming more confident in the market, leading to a decrease in hedging activities. Yields have been relatively stable, with the 10-year Treasury yield hovering around its current levels. The combination of a rising S&P 500 and a falling VIX is a classic sign of a risk-on environment, where investors are more willing to take on risk in pursuit of higher returns. Let's take a deep dive into IMVT, the top gainer of the day. IMVT's price move of 35.26% is a remarkable achievement, driven by a combination of factors. The analyst consensus is overwhelmingly bullish, with 75% of analysts recommending a strong buy. This consensus is based on the company's earnings track record, which shows 2 out of 4 quarters beating expectations. However, the last quarter surprise was a negative 19.1%, which may have led to some caution among investors. The options market is telling a different story, with a put-call ratio of 1.41, indicating bearish institutional positioning. Heavy put buying suggests that institutions are either hedging their positions or making bearish bets. Despite this, the stock's price has surged, indicating that the bullish sentiment among analysts and investors is outweighing the bearish signals from the options market. In comparison to its peers, IMVT is outperforming most of its group, with a price move that is significantly higher than the average. This outperformance is a sign of the company's strong fundamentals and the market's enthusiasm for its growth prospects. As we look to the future, it's essential to watch for any changes in the analyst consensus, earnings surprises, and options market activity, as these factors can significantly impact the stock's price. Our second deep dive is into TE, the second top gainer of the day. TE's price move of 26.45% is an impressive achievement, driven by a combination of factors. The analyst consensus is extremely bullish, with 92.3% of analysts recommending a strong buy. The revenue growth is an astonishing 12,287.4% year-over-year, indicating a significant acceleration in the company's growth. The options market is also telling a bullish story, with a put-call ratio of 0.17, indicating bullish institutional positioning. Call dominance suggests that institutions are taking bullish bets on the stock, driving up the price. In comparison to its peers, TE is outperforming most of its group, with a price move that is significantly higher than the average. Looking at cross-asset signals, we can gain a better understanding of the macro environment. Bitcoin is trading at $77,975, up 0.65%. Indicating a moderate bullish sentiment in the cryptocurrency market. Gold is trading at $4,539, up 0.08%, indicating a neutral sentiment in the precious metals market. The combination of a rising S&P 500, a falling VIX, and a stable gold price suggests that investors are becoming more confident in the market, leading to a decrease in hedging activities and an increase in risk-taking. Oil prices are also an essential factor to consider, as they can impact the overall economy and inflation expectations. Currently, oil prices are relatively stable, which is a positive sign for the macro environment. As we look to the next 5 sessions, our action plan is to closely monitor the price movements of IMVT and TE, as well as the overall market sentiment. We recommend keeping a close eye on the analyst consensus, earnings surprises, and options market activity for these stocks, as these factors can significantly impact their prices. Additionally, we suggest monitoring the cross-asset signals, including Bitcoin, gold, and oil, to gain a better understanding of the macro environment. For traders, it may be a good idea to consider bullish positions in IMVT and TE, given their strong price moves and bullish analyst consensus. However, it's essential to keep in mind the bearish signals from the options market for IMVT and to closely monitor the stock's price movements. For investors, it may be a good idea to consider adding these stocks to their portfolios, given their strong fundamentals and growth prospects. However, it's essential to conduct thorough research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. In conclusion, today's market has been characterized by a strong bullish sentiment, with the S&P 500 trading at $7,433 and the VIX falling to 17.4. The top gainers, IMVT and TE, have shown impressive price moves, driven by a combination of factors, including analyst consensus, earnings track records, and options market activity. As we look to the future, it's essential to closely monitor the market sentiment, cross-asset signals, and individual stock prices to make informed investment decisions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.